Hello, welcome again. In this lecture, I'll introduce you to the concept called tokenization. There are so many types of tokenization you can see here, and so many other different values are also present in NLP. But let's understand few pre-processing terms in this NLP terms. So tokenization is one of the first step in NLP pipeline. Tokenization is nothing but splitting the raw text into small chunks of words or sentences called tokens. If the text is split into words, then it is called word tokenization. If the text is split into sentence, it is called sentence tokenization. Journal space is used to perform the word tokenization, and character like periods, exclamation points, and newline character are used for sentence tokenization. Here you can see we have a tokenization process where we have every keyword in a different box here. But there are other tokenization process available in the text. You can go back here. This we are not going to explain it here, but certainly you will find these documents in the description box in my GitHub account as well. Let's see how we can process the same concept and different types of tokenization in NLP. First, you can see here is called word tokenization, which is splitting word every time. But when you are not splitting using the word, you can split by character as well. Here you can see this is character wise splitting. But when we want to split using subwords, for example, every character or every sub character is there, you can see this is subwords or characters are also there. Okay, there are other types also, as I said, but here I'm not going to discuss everything. Let's see tokenization text. Fundamental steps in NLP involves converting our text into smaller units through a process known as tokenization. These smaller units are known as tokens, which we will using for ChatGPT, Cost, or OpenAI. We will be also using in this concept as well. We will be using in this other transformations as well. What is the tokenizations? How these tokens are being used there. But as of now, we are just understanding how we can divide the entire unstructured data set, which is text, into small piece of chunk. Word tokenization is the most common form of tokenization, where individual word in the text becomes token. But token can also be a sentence, subwords, individual character, as we have seen earlier. So what do we do this? The meaning of overall text is better understood if we can analyze and understand the individual parts as well as the whole. It is also an important steps before we vectorize our data, which we will cover in more in this upcoming session. Now let's look at some example of sentence and word tokenization using the NLTK package. Let's go back to the hands-on practice here. I just imported this NLTK term here and using my PNK tab. So what is this PNK tab? This is just used for punctuation tab. Okay, so here I'm going to NLT use tokenization method. This is going to use word tokenization and sentence tokenization. Two important methods I have imported here. Now first let's see sentence tokenization. Here I am having just simple sentence. I'm going to deploy this sentence tokenization. This is the method which I imported here, and I'm going to deploy here. So I'm just going to run this cell. Now can you see the tokenization doesn't split k.saxena, because this is not different this into a separate sentence because k is there. It is recognized in its initial name in a name rather than abbreviation that indicates a sentence break. Can you see? This is giving us small chunks here. Small 1, 2, 3, 4 chunks are there for a single sentence. Let's see how word tokenizations are working here. This is a single sentence and this is the implementation of this word tokenization. Let's run this. Her cat's name is Luna and I'm going to deploy this word tokenization over this sentence. Notice how cat's been split. Let's run this cell first. Notice how this cat's word is split into two tokens. Can you see here? This cat is just split it into two parts here, which means we have fine of your task, but is definitely some things to keep in mind that you are pre-processing any text data. You might want to remove punctuation or replace context before tokenization. And this dogs, can you see dogs is also split into two parts, although this is the same. So these tokens illustrate what we learned in our last session about the importance of using lowercase. We can see have two instances. The word her, one which is capitalized, the token that are of different, and we will be treated as different in most analysis. Can you see this is just split it into different sections as well. What we have learned in this section, we have learned different types of tokenization, how it is important. We are gonna give you a quick review of tokenization in upcoming sessions as well. Welcome again in the next session. Thank you.